Hello, hi. My name is Rachel. I wanted to do a video and talk and introduce myself and a little bit about me here. So, hi, my name is Rachel. I'm turning 44. I'm almost 44-year-old single mama. I have been divorced for, let's see, let's back her up. Back her up. So, I actually have, I feel like, one of the most frugal dads and stepmoms in the world. Oh my goodness. They are way worse than I am. Way worse than I am. But they've definitely influenced me a lot. They've really helped me with saving a lot of money. My dad has taught me a lot about investing money and saving my money too. So I want to talk about that on my channel too. And because now that I'm so happy that I started saving. Actually, as soon as I got a job at 15, I've been saving my money since I've been 15, and it adds up. It adds up. So I have lots of knowledge of from growing up in a. I thought we were. I wanted to say this too. Like I thought that we were so broke growing up. I thought my dad was so broke. Like, I don't know, my stepmom, she would buy like 25-cent shorts and wear the same shorts for years. I mean, to her, she only had like two pairs of shorts, a skirt, and a couple shirts, and like re-wore the same thing. My dad, from when my sister got married, this was years ago, my dad bought a $2 suit at this, like, I think Salvation Army and wore that to her wedding. We lived in this one bedroom itty bitty house. This My mom died and my dad remarried, and for them to leverage saving money, they bought this one bedroom house, this little tiny one bedroom house, and me and my sister slept in the breezeway of this house. And he did end up putting a bedroom in the garage for me. But then I got in a big fight with my father and I moved out at 17. So I have been out of the house since 17 and I didn't even have a career at that. And luckily, with the money saving things that he taught me and my stepmom, I made it by. There was a lot of ramen noodle when I was a 17-year-old, 18-year-old. Uh, yeah, it was penny to penny at times because I was making minimum wage, but I made it. I made it anyway. So I have that background, but even despite that, I at eight, so 15, I started saving money, moved out at 17, and I was able to because I saved a lot of money, but I was still really careful. Then I opened up a Roth IRA at 18. So I've been contributing to a Roth since 18. I got married at 23. I had three beautiful children, three beautiful girls. However, that marriage did not work out at all. And that's been uh a whole nother thingy. Yeah. Anyway, I've wanted to start this channel for a couple of years now because through I would have to say probably over the last I didn't watch YouTube when it first opened, but I probably maybe around 2018, 17 or 18, maybe 2019 I started watching YouTube more. And I went through a phase where I was really watching the people that like is it the FIRE movement, financial independence retire early. I watched a lot of those videos. The problem with me though is I had three little girls. So, I mean, unless I wanted to put them in daycare and work all this over, because a lot of them a lot of the people that I watched, they busted their butt off in their 20s, and they they were very minimalist people. They busted their butts off. They worked a lot of overtime. They had really good there was like this one couple I watched, like they were engineers, like both of them were engineers, and like they were able to, I think they saved like $2 million by the time they were 30, 35, or maybe somewhere, I don't remember exactly. But anyway, but me, I mean, I have a professional job, an associate's a professional job. I make decent money. I make more than minimum wage, but I'm not an engineer, I'm not a doctor, so I don't make that kind of money. And and I have, like I said, the three girls, and I made the choice of staying home, not working overtime, trying to save money as much as I could in other ways. Like, I have not been to a hair salon. I do in, I can't remember. I did a one short on it on my hair, like 17 years. I cut my own hair. I highlight my own hair. That saves me a lot of money. So there's things that I do. My girls, my three girls, although my oldest is 18 now, and she actually went to a hair salon for the first time recently. But my kids have not been to a hair salon. I cut all their hair. It saves money. I mean, add it up. Start doing the calculations on three kids with getting haircut, even for girls, because girls, you don't have to get your hair cut as much as boys. But even boys, like if you learn how to, which is so, this is what I love about YouTube is you can learn so much on YouTube. I gotta move my legs, bugging me. But you can learn so much on YouTube, which I learned tips on how to cut my hair on YouTube. So this is what's I've been thinking about it. I've been like him hawing for the last few years. Like I should start a YouTube channel. I should start a YouTube channel and talk about things I've learned, because that a lot of people have helped me. They have. They've really helped me over the years. Things that I've learned from them. And if it is something that I have learned, because there's a couple recipes that I plan on doing, and I did learn them off YouTube. So I will say, other than that, I mean, I've got some other money saving recipes that my mom taught me back when I was a little girl, and or my father taught me, and just other things. I don't know. I literally live the life of trying to save money, and I've learned a thing or two over the years. So, and I'm making it. I remember when I went to divorce my ex-husband, he was like, well, with the wage, I was making like 35,000 at the time back in 2013. I think the divorce was it final in 2014. He's like, there's no way, because he was making him himself. He was like making 100,000. He was, so put that together, $140,000. I don't know. He wasn't making quite that much, but he was making around there. And you go from there, and I mean, we had a pretty beautiful home and 10 acres. I left that. I left that because because I leverage myself. I have this little tiny place, and but it saved me a lot of money with this tiny place. And my ex-husband, he's like, you're not going to be able to make it. There's no way you're going to be able to make it. And I'm like, watch me. I'm like, you're the one that he spends money like left and right like crazy. And I've been also another that's another reason why I wanted to do this channel too, as of me being a mother and wanting to teach people or teach my kids. I'm like, you know what? There might be other kids, teenagers or young adults, that need to hear some of this information, especially with saving money or ways to save money, or in the economy, the inflations went up. That's another thing that I turned back in with the 5 years ago, the world events that were going on. I was not getting a raise at work there. Actually, they froze wages. They cut our retirement out for like a year. I didn't get any money towards my retirement. I've got a really good retirement. Like my work puts in 10%. And plus I save extra, but that put a damper into things, and food prices started going whoo. So had to get really buckled down and really get even more smarter about the grocery bill, saving money, what to do, feeding three teen. Well, yeah, because well, my oldest is 18 now. Then I got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. They eat like crazy, and it's I got to be on top of it. I do to and then I had a 20-year-old car, 20 some, maybe it was 22 years old. No, it was 20 years old. I had a 20-year-old car before the world events happened, and it was nice because I was saving before that happened. I was saving all kinds of money because I didn't have any car payment. I was driving a 20-year-old car. It was working great until it didn't work great. It started breaking all the time, so I got rid of it, and I had my first car payment. Oh, first car payment ever, which I wish I would have redone that whole thing. I don't have a car payment anymore. I finally got my Jeep paid off here, and so now I'm back to saving money here. Anyway, um just have lots of life experience that I can share, and handy things that things I've learned from, and it just want to, you know, of it was a couple of YouTubers too. They're like, just do it, just start a channel, or like you clickbait and you how 500 YouTubers changed my life, how 1,000 YouTubers changed my life, and they all say, just do it, just start a channel, learn as you go, try to get 1% better with your videos. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. So here I am. Um, yep, here I am. Welcome to my channel, and I'll see you around. Bye.